people say they should clear out from the street, from Commerce Ministry. So do they have job for us? No. So where do we go? It is a problem, and I want to make the ministry to understand that such a decision should be discussed with the leadership of the Federation of Petty Traders, because we represent thousands of people along the street and across the country. A decision is coming about where people livelihood have been sustained, and you say you'll get rid of it one day time. We don't understand what they're up to. And which of course we have been working with the state government for the past years, and there have been series of discussions that we have been going on with the state government, and which of course those agreements they have been somehow been adhered to by the state, by the mayors, to see our best to maintain their status as petty traders. So we are here to tell the Commerce Ministry that the responsibility of street sellings they have been coordinated by the Federation of Petty Traders and that of the state government. If there's any decision that they want to make, that coordination should exist between the both of them. They want to be grateful to Mayor Stefan for the effort that he has been applying with us. And that effort has to do with some of the regulations that has to do with street sellings. And that regulation has to do with how do we manage our weights. Our members have been subscribing with the CBEs. There have been baskets along the street. It is a difficult issue to control weights even for the city themselves. But we are doing it because we are in the street selling. So we want to tell the Commerce Ministry, if there's a decision, they should be discussed by the state government and out of the Federation of Petty Traders. It shouldn't be a larger press conference where we create trauma for our people. From yesterday up to present, there have been trauma for us here. The state government have created a livelihood of negotiation between us and them, which of course we have been participating in all the activities. So in doing so, whatever that has to do with basic regulation, we understand that Commerce serves as the sole regulator of businesses in Liberia here. But that should be done in conformity with the institution. And which of course we have met the mayor, we have met the minister on several occasions, we discussed that with her. And whenever there's a decision coming in the field, it should be also discussed with the institution. It shouldn't be in the larger decision where you hear people coming in the field, taking people from under the field, saying that indeed people will not sell along the sidewalk. It's a trauma. Because people sell in the street because they find it as a pleasure. They find it as a livelihood sustaining. So we are saying that whatever they are doing, it should be discussed with the institutions. We know today it's difficult to even get to some of the leadership of the United Party. It's not an easy something. But we are here, we are vulnerable people in the street. In time comes, we'll always be around here. We're looking for livelihood along the street here. And for us, as we always say to people, we are not a political institution, but we're working along with whatever government that comes into place to see our best our members' interests should be protected. Because people are in the street, it depends on selling. So when you take them from the street, where do they go? Where do they go? I think for whatever that has to do with actions taken against them in the street, it should also be discussed with the institution. But we don't understand what they were doing and the prayer release they came up with. There is no explicit understanding about what they came up with. That should be discussed with us. It shouldn't just be something that they are giving authorization to others entities of government to come and clear predicament from the street. Our people's livelihood will become our concern, it will continue to be our concern, and we'll die for it. It is why we are here as an institution to work in the interest of our people. Regardless of sunshine, rainfall, will be all with them. Because in this country today, the unemployment rate is high, people are not employed, most of them are college graduates, and they are selling the street. They want to sell the livelihood for their family. So when you sit down somewhere, just get all the sidewalk. I mean, that should be discussed with the city government. It is what we want. So we are asking the commerce ministers and whatever authority that they are working with, let it be a discussion between us and that of that entity. It's not, it shouldn't be in the larger something where we just see people coming along the street or prayer release, people coming here that will create trauma for our people. We got thousands of our people operating along the street and they are in the street to sustain livelihood. And we want to appreciate the city government for the coordination that they're having with us. We want to also appreciate our district representative for having involved in some of the activity that has to do with negotiating for us as street vendors. We want to thank you so much. I think the other black leader will say something after this. But what we want to tell them, it shouldn't be a unilateral decision. The livelihood of our petty children depends on what they are doing. They're selling to sustain their children, school fees, and other activities that they are going through. It shouldn't just be done one day, say, let's plan it from there. That we're not helping people to grow them. As far as Ministry of Commerce, the transition aspect of Ministry of Commerce is to transition both from informal to the formal sector. How will you transition it? The issue of loan is a problem for them. How many can sustain loan today when they don't have collateral? They don't even have it. They don't even have access to loan. They are struggling with the little money they have. The issue of COVID destroyed most of their businesses today. So it shouldn't just be a unilateral decision. Somebody will just say in the office and say, yeah, go clear all the penetrators. We want that cooperation between us and that of the Commerce Ministry, which of course the state government have been having that cooperation. We want to be thankful to the SFR and his team for the cooperation. They may have opened the door for us to work along with him. We want that door should also be open to Commerce Ministry and other government. Thank you so much.